This is NewsBreak26 in Southwest New Brunswick. I'm Vicki Hogarth. Here's what's happening in our part of the world. In the spirit of unity, Eastern Charlotte is changing the name of the region's most used building. CHCO's Nathalie Sturgeon has the details.
Municipal Council in Eastern Charlotte is renaming its arena. The Patrick Connors Recreational Complex will be known as the Eastern Charlotte Recreational Complex. It is a signal to help unify the communities combined during municipal reform.
It was a feeling of like unity. I felt like, oh wait, this isn't a Blacks Harbor building. This actually is a community center that belongs to everyone.
The arena was originally named after one of the founders of a fish processing company called Connors Brothers, still one of the largest employers in the community. Mayor John Craig says the funding to change the signage will come from transitional money provided to the communities during reform.
This brings it so that everybody feels ownership of it because they do own it, and it makes it more inclusive. Which I feel very happy about because I want everybody to feel that it belongs to them.
Nathalie Sturgeon, CHCO-TV, Blacks Harbor.
Thanks, Nathalie. Indulge Food Wine Festival celebrated its 17th year last weekend in St. Andrews, delivering another successful edition of the beloved annual event. Over 2,500 visitors from across Canada and beyond enjoyed 4 days of local culinary experiences. Highlights included the Taste of St. Andrews street party on Water Street, where top chefs from across the Maritimes showcased their dishes at local shops, restaurants, and businesses. Organized by Kingsbrae Garden in collaboration with Tressa Bevington, the festival continued its tradition of supporting the local food bank, the Open Door program, while extending the town's tourist season.
You have all the chefs that come from all over the town, downtown. You have Kingsbrae that comes downtown. Chef Chris Arney comes from the Rossmount. But then you also have all the restaurants that are really excellent downtown that also participate in it. So it's just showing what local New Brunswick has to offer too.
Many hotels in the area were fully booked and key events sold out in minutes. Bevington's dedication has made the festival a marquee event, solidifying St. Andrews as a culinary destination. Council in St. Andrews is continuing to debate this year's budget, but it isn't without its controversy. Here is that story.
St. Andrews councillors are sparring over high-priced projects proposed in the upcoming capital budget. Council is facing tough decisions this year amid the wharf refurbishment, a new ladder truck for the fire department, and taking in new amalgamated areas who need services. One item, the repairs to the tennis court to the tune of $615,000, drew swift reaction from Councillor Mark Bennett.
It kind of bothers me to hear severe cracking and then go up and look at it, and you know, the idea that it's unusable is certainly, you know, would suggest the severe cracking. I would not, in my opinion, estimate it at severe by any means.
Councillor Lee Heenan fired back, saying no one on council suggested it was unusable.
I do believe that we need to have somebody that's qualified, unless you're an engineer, to base on what the cracking is like.
So your opinion of my opinion is not appreciated. I think that if you got your own personal opinion, you should keep it to yourself based on what my opinion is.
Oh, excuse me, Councillor Bennett. There's just a point of order there. He's allowed to express his opinion just like you're allowed to express yours.
The exchange was quickly shut down by Mayor Brett Henderson, who says it showcases the tough decision councils are expected to make.
So both councillors were right, but at the end of the day, if you look at all those capital projects that were discussed, in my opinion, there's no way that a municipality can afford to do them all in 1 year. So we really need to prioritize which ones are actually have to happen and which ones can be deferred further down the road.
Ultimately, the town has nearly $2.35 million in projects it wishes to fund. Council will continue to debate budget in the coming weeks. Nathalie Sturgeon, CHCO-TV, St. Andrews.
That's all the news I have for you. For more stories and online exclusives, follow me, Vicki Hogarth, on Facebook and visit CHCO and the Courier online at chco.tv.
A news and public affairs production of CHCO-TV, New Brunswick's only source for independent community television.